Good morning, guys. It is 6:30 a.m. on Thursday. I grabbed some stuff so I could go to work on this. I'm going to try to finish it in, it's kind of like name that tune in 10 seconds, 9 seconds. I can name that tune in 3 beats, however that goes. I've used to watch that show. Oh, knock it off. Hear my mother cat. She growls all the time. We think she's missing brain cells. She just, her child, my son, my baby, my yellow cat, just attacked her. She growls at him just from across the room. She's weird. I think I'm going to add some. I was looking at this before I turned the camera on, and I love this black. I think I'm going to add, I cut a couple of pieces off just in case I decide, because I have to kind of play. I think I might like some black behind there, but it's not going to stand up is the only thing. Unless I attach it to this too, which I think I'll do that. So I have enough. I have to clean a house this morning. It has rained all night long. I have a flood on each side of my driveway. I need to clean my thing out that goes underneath. Oh, this is when I think, okay, I need a husband. I take that back. That was cussing words. Just kidding. I think if I go like this, please be quiet. You can go in, the door's open. I think if I glue it, I could shorten it too. I mean, it doesn't have to be this wide. If I glue this, and then I make it so it'll go around the corner. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to have to cut it off. All right. I'm going to have to cut it off. Yeah, because I can't eliminate the flap unless I just close the flap. I have enough pockets. I don't have to have a pocket. Should I just close the flap? What about if I close the flap and put a pocket? All right, let's do that. Solved. My pin's not on my glue. What did I do with it? Of course it's not going to work. Okay, this is going to be... Would you stop already? I don't think these pins go down in. Somewhere in this pile there's a pin. Oh my God, I can't even see. Painted my granddaughter's room yesterday. It's yellow. It is yellow. It is so cute though. It took me all day. All right, I don't know where it's at. Somewhere I have a clean thing. Here. I've had it with you. Stop. Hear her? Now he's mad at her because she's growling. I'm going to pause. She wants to go out the door and it's raining. I'm going to open the door. Then once she sees it's raining, she'll be done. Okay, I got the cat problem solved. They both went outside even though it's wet and drizzly. They're pretty prissy. I was surprised. I went ahead and glued this down to save a few minutes. I haven't turned it over yet. How am I going to get under there? Let's see. There we go. Yeah, I think that's going to be pretty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue something else over this. So let's go looking for something. Liquor. Do you, a wife, mother, sister, want liquor to be freely sold in this country? Do you, a citizen, believe that the cause of liquor as a beverage is for the best interests of the family, the community, the nation? If liquor is not a good thing for your family, it's not a good thing for any family. Who is this? This is that group of ladies that, not the abolitionists, that's slavery. What were they called? Warrenstone Prison, the Brotherhood of Locomotive Engineers. Oh. The women of this country can wield a tremendously tremendous influence in the polls, if they will, and the liquor question still offers an opportunity. Who were they? There's no name to it. That's funny. Wow. Making the women fight the... Oh, look at her. She's playing a piano. That's cool. It would have to go the other way. This way. I don't want needlework. That's a pretty picture. Oh, look. Oh, my. Okay. One time I bought an old magazine. It was a Life or Look or something. I can't remember what it was. But in the centerfold, oh, look at that image. In the centerfold was the very beginnings of War of the Worlds. He first introduced the condensed version or whatever. It was introduced in a magazine, and I had it, and I sold that magazine for $90, and that was in the 90s. That was like, okay, this is the page right here. I'm not even going to go any further, because this has a lot of needlework and a lot of housekeeping stuff like Hoover vacuums. It's a lot. This is kind of addressed to the homemaker, this modern Priscilla. The modern Priscilla would have a maid. Yeah, I like this. This will work. Let's cut this off. Yeah, it was War of the Worlds was introduced in a magazine, and I happen to have that magazine. I have a lot of magazines where the centerfold is cars, like the 1966 Mustang centerfold. Not that one in particular, but for example, let's just say, "Dear," he said, "I'd like to fly away with you tonight and never bring you back." Oh my God. I would say, "Are you out of your mind?" If somebody said that to me, I'd say, "What are you smoking?" Okay. That's funny. Run, girl, run. Run as fast as you can. Somebody comes up with that line. Should we leave that? I think we should leave that. That's pretty. Or you know what? I'm going to cut it off and add it as a snippet thing. I'm making my own chat words. This is too wide. I know it is. So I'm going to trim it down a hair. So I have to clean a house this morning, about 20 miles away. I took her on. She's got, oh, what is it called? Anyway, she's going to have heart surgery. AFib. She needs to have heart surgery. And she's a friend of my friend, so I'm doing it as a favor. She needs help. I actually need to mount this on some cardstock first. Let's do that, because that's not gonna go well. Anyway, it's quite a drive, but I'm doing it. They're in their 80s, but man, I'll tell you what, I think I talked about her last week, 2 weeks ago when I did her for the first time. Beautiful skin. I would say she's in her, I mean, you could easily say she's in her 60s. Easy. Very sweet couple. So, put the pin in the cloth. That's what it's for, Linda. So my friend is going to go with me, Lisa, and I'm not going to tell you what we're going to do after. She doesn't know this yet. But I've been obsessing about a donkey we left behind. It's McCoy, a little donkey flower pot. Is it a donkey or a deer? I think it was a deer, actually, because where did the donkey thing come in? Anyway, it's a deer. A little deer. It's got a little hole in the back for like a plant, an air fern or a succulent or something. And I keep thinking about, why didn't I buy that dumb thing? It was only $2. I buy the dumbest stuff, you know. I shop for other people, like $8 for a pair of Nike shorts for a grandson, and I pass up a $2 collectible that I could resell, that I'll never resell. I'm just going to whisper that part. I have over my kitchen sink I had 3 shelves, one at the top, one in the middle, and one at the bottom. And I had collections on them. And I'm looking. I think I only have 2. I think I only took 1 down. I might only have 1 shelf. I can't remember. Anyway, yeah, I have 1 shelf. It's full of flower pots I've thrifted, flower vases that are worth money. And they're, you know, $1 that's worth 15, or one was an FTD vase. It's in my thrift find somewhere in my videos. And it's irises, and it says Czechoslovakia on the bottom. Or when I searched it, it was from Czechoslovakia. And it was an, where's my, oh, here it is. It was an FTD vase. I think it was in the 80s. I can't remember now. I forget stuff. Because I'm on to the next thing. My mind is a little cobwebby. Anyway, I have a bunch of that stuff up there. Some McCoys, some different stuff. I'm going to have to punch a hole in this. Okay. We can do that. Let's see. Let me just use this. Anyway, I was thinking this morning I need to narrow it down. Narrow my things down because I see something. Okay, the other thing I want to go back for is a set of dishes. They were absolutely beautiful. They had roses on them, and I'm a sucker for roses. Let's do an envelope. And they were the wrong color. In other words, if they were the right color, I would get them for half price, right? If they were yellow, the color is yellow, and on the first it's going to change over to green for 2 weeks, then it'll be red for 2 weeks. So right now it's yellow, then it'll go green and red. And I was thinking, well, for one thing, there was the platter. The platter, serving pieces are always you should always get serving pieces. I can't believe I left it. I can't believe I left it. Okay, this has to go back first. I'm going to put this back in. This can go there, but I'm going to put these on it. So I don't know. I'm going to look at those dishes. I probably will maybe just get cups and I don't know what I'll do. I might not get anything. I definitely want the platter, but I don't know why, because I have no place to put it. But it was perfect, and I looked at it, and how stupid. Why would I leave something like that? And no, my house doesn't look like a hoarder. Everything is, I have a sideboard in the kitchen, and it actually doesn't have antiques in it. It has my crock pots and my 8x8 Pyrex and stuff like that in it. But on top is another story. It's got dishes on it. Arranged beautifully on a Battenberg tablecloth, a runner. But anyway, do you know what I just did? I'm such a brain dead blonde. I have a china cabinet. I have different places where I have stuff kind of secretly hidden. I have a tub in the garage. You have to be, the thing about collecting is you have to be clever about your displays. You have to be able to, you have to know how to display your stuff so that you don't look like a hoarder. And out in my garage, I have I need to bring it in. I have a Foot Locker out here, a World War II Foot Locker that I got for Mother's Day from one of my sons, my oldest one. He buys me the coolest stuff. Well, they all get me good stuff, but he, like one time my daughter said, "You're so hard. I don't know what to get you." Like that. I'm like, oh my God, do you not pay attention? Go find the rustiest piece of crap in a store, and there I am. You could buy me a rusty butternut coffee can, and I would say, oh, "Where'd you find that?" Seriously, I would love it. I love anything because I would just pop a succulent in it and call it good. But my son, he brings me like a World War II Foot Locker, and it's full of toys. It's at the end of my futon right here. I've got toys in it. On top of that is an ammo case that he gave me. He's into military and old military stuff. And it has color books in it. It sits on top, so they're stacked. And on top of that is a toolbox that he brought me for Christmas. And then my grandkids were little and they were laughing so hard. I'll tell you when it was 2015. Because we had Christmas at my daughter's. And my ex-husband came and he brought my kids' dad. And he brought his girlfriend, who I've known forever. And she got an engagement ring. And then they're married now. And I get along good with her. She knows all my financials too because she works in my bank. But anyway, yesterday I went in, she goes, "Hi, Linda." And she was back in it. And I go, "Hey, Deb." But, are we having tea together? No, but she's good to my grandkids. So what the heck? I like her. But anyways, that's another whole tangent. 2015, he brought me this great big, huge wooden carpenter box. And it had a couple different colors of paint on it. I don't know where he got it. And I absolutely adore it. Oh, do you know what I'm doing? I'm going to glue this on here. Am I going to glue this on here? I am. So I'm going to have to take this out. Sometimes I need my brain brushed with steel wool. Okay. Anyway, I don't know where I'm going with this conversation today. This is going to be tricky. That's all I have to say. I wonder if I should have took... Nah, too late. This glue has been thick since the first day I bought it. It is just thick. Put a little acetone in it. Or, as we call it, fingernail polish remover. So the house takes about 2.5 hours that I have today, but she'll go with me and help me. And I'll give her half the money. And, of course, I would give her half the money. And then we can just go do some fun things. And I'll have my good deed done. Well, that doesn't line up very good. We don't care. It's good. We're going to call it good. Should have used this for my holes. I'll jot that in, lessons learned. It's a junk journal. It's all about learning. I wish I could trim that off. I'm not going to. I'm just not going to care. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I need to get into the library. I got a lot of things to print. I listened to Amy. I watched one of her videos this morning, and I listened to her talking about her printer and having trouble with it and having to get a part. And I'm like, that's why I don't want a printer to print my digitals, because it gets so frustrating. I don't like this. I hate that. I hate that. I hate it. Hate's a strong word. I very much dislike. I wish I had a little piece of black ribbon. The green would be pretty too. I like the rose. I'm a pink girl. What can I say? I'm gonna do it. You know what is going to happen though? I'm going to lose part of her hair. Does it matter? I'm going to say it doesn't matter. So what I'm going to do is, oh, this is stupid. I don't know why I do these things. I'm going to try to get the glue to come out. I'm going to go down and over just a little ways because I want to cut this ribbon at an angle. At this end. Cut. Then I'm going to go this way. I'll play around with that in a minute. Boy, talk about knowing what I'm gonna do this morning. Corky at Plum Creek Booksmith. I watched her video. She has 2 new Etsy things, and I went to her Etsy and I couldn't find them. But oh my, beautiful, beautiful book, and a whole scrapbook full of vintage post greeting cards, which I don't need because I have several. But I'm looking at it and I'm watching it. I'm like, ooh, I could use more. Sickness, I tell you. It's a sickness. But anyway, great finds. She's got quite a bit in her Etsy shop. I didn't realize she had that much. It's been a while since I went in there and looked around. She's such a sweet person. She lives in, I'm just going to do a shout out about her. Corky at Plum Creek Booksmith. She has, I don't know where she finds her amazing things. She has amazing hauls, antique paper stuff. That's going to have to be cut more. I'm sorry, guys. This is so fiddly. Man, it's raining. Okay, I like it. I like it. I'm glad I did it. No regrets. No regrets. No regrets. Somewhere along the line, I need to do something to the back of this. Okay, in the meantime, that's done. I lost the top of her hair. That's okay. That's okay. I can live with that. Okay, that's this. We got her with him. Where's that sentiment? Right here. Dear, he said, I'd like to fly away with you. It says tonight with a dash, T-O-night, tonight. Oh, Lord have mercy. Let's make it a snippet, a chat, whatever you want to call it. Honey, you can go, but make sure he has a lot of money. Because you don't want to be under some man's spell that's... Make sure he's a good guy. Actually, he could be poor and be a good guy and you'd be the winner. There's a lot of rich jerks in the world. Okay. Dear, he said, I wish I would have cut more of the top off. Let's put it right here. You know what would be cute? Listen to me. I always want to... Oh, let's just leave it neutral. I was thinking I could put some black behind it. Gotta hold it up. That's crooked. Crooked. There we go. That's cute. Okay, we got that. We've got this. Got this. This has got something in it. Oh yeah, I have this picture. Okay. This was in the pocket of that. But the pocket's gone. I'm not going to worry about a pocket. This could be a cute... it's too big to go this way. I also have this map. And I had to tape it together, and it's got this picture. It's a cool map. It's got Oxford on it, but I don't know if that'll fit in anything. Nope, I'll have to deal with that. I have this vellum. It's too big. I could make a vellum pocket. Hi, what are you doing?
Coming over.
To hang out?
Yeah.
Really? Okay, guys. My grandson just walked in, and I have to take him to driver's ed. He said his mom called me, but I probably have it on airplane mode, so I'll be back later. Bye-bye.